Assalamualaikum. We're here to talk about the concept of modern Islam, especially its relation to women. And our next topic is, for me, quite a sensitive one, because the question is, has religion ever been used to silence you? So, like, if you guys haven't seen one of my videos, it was basically about me being in a polygamous marriage for about 5 years. And what happened was, through my experiences, I can explain to you that during those 5 years, I didn't want to be in that polygamy. I was basically, I was done without my knowledge. No, he didn't tell me that it was that it was gonna happen, and But basically, I was told during those 5 years. Well, I wasn't told, but just basically was kind of like I wasn't allowed to have an opinion because of the fact that it's polygamy and it's halal. Therefore, I couldn't have a say in it. I couldn't have a feel in it. It's halal, just accept it, and that's the way it was.
So who said you couldn't have a say in it?
The people who were around you.
People who were around me, they were just saying that it's halal. Like, you don't
question.
It's okay. You can't be sad, or you can't.
And so you're like a revert. So how long have you been Muslim now? So
I've been a Muslim for about 12 years now.
So 12 years, and so 5, 6 years ago is when. So this is all new to you, right?
Yeah.
So people are. I can imagine that you were put in a situation where you were doubting. You didn't know.
I was devastated. I was like, how is something halal feels so bad?
If anything, okay, why is this so and so haram? Why is so and so halal? Because God says so. Don't question God.
Right.
Okay, so what if in like 4 years we are caught in a polygamous something that makes a polygamous relationship? What rights do we have? You have no rights. It's halal.
It's halal. Be happy.
Be happy.
Be happy that you have a roof over your head. Be happy you have a husband.
Exactly.
Be happy. And it kind of ate me up because I was like, that's so unfair. I don't think anything where you're not allowed to question anything makes you feel good. Like,
I think that like for us at Qaisar, we do a lot of classes for children, teenagers, and adults, and our ustaz always says this: if you go to Islamic class and you can't question that ustaz, then don't go to that class. Because you should be questioning him. If he doesn't want to entertain your question, that means he doesn't have the answer for it. And we have to progress from there. We can't just say follow that because it says you got to question because you want to know the answers, especially for reverts. It's very, very important.
Exactly. And okay, there is an adab. There is an adab that you should follow when questioning.
Of course,
that's in class. You don't out
You're
of the
there
blue.
to learn.
Exactly. But in the case of like something like this happening, where it is imperative we know what the rulings are, what rights do we have, how it is that we're going to save our family, our sanity. I think we can. I think it's allowed.
I think we could talk about polygamy and the rule. I mean, that's probably a whole other show on its own. But I was going to go speak about this quote by Charlene Abdul-Rashid in her book, Will the Liberal Muslim Woman Please Stand Up? And it says, the oversimplification of disallowing questions by justifying that one cannot question the word of God has taken a toll on democratic freedom. What do you think about that?
Not one person has the exact same idea of a certain sentence.
It's nice to experience other people's opinions on things because you learn from them.
Exactly.
So why can't you question?
And even during Rasulullah's time, the woman could ask him a question directly, and that's Rasulullah.
His wives were scholars, all right? Men, women, children, anyone would come and ask the wives of Rasulullah.
But I just wanted to touch a little bit, coming back to the polygamy thing. In defense of polygamy, in a polygamous marriage, it's permissible in Islam, of course, if the guy, abides the rules, etc., etc. So I think that a lot of guys today, maybe you feel you're in that position because, they don't follow the rules correctly, and you become the victim. And then, then you're not allowed to ask anything,
Right.
and then you're trapped, and then it's very sad because you being a revert pushes you away.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
When being in a polygamous marriage is supposed to be a harmonious thing, it should be something good.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I just feel like it's really hard if you want to practice that. I know that it hurts financially. I mean, you've got kids involved that don't get attention from their dad because I know I'm not talking about only my situation. I'm also talking
Countless.
about other polygamous marriages.
Some
where,
who remain unknown.
Yes, yeah, that the kids don't get attention from their fathers because they're always gone back and forth to one house to another. Some people will say, you know, you are a modern Muslim, you're a liberal because you don't agree with polygamy, and you know, it's not that I don't agree with polygamy. I just feel that it's
not for you.
It's not for me. It's definitely not for me.
Not for
And
you.
you know what? We actually do have a choice in the matter. You know, we really do. I mean, we have a say in the matter as well. I mean, we can ask for our rights within the
Islamic scope.
yeah, the Islamic scope. You know, it's,
Women, because they want to be obedient wives,
Yes,
they were
which is
told that, you know what,
alhamdulillah.
it's your ticket to Jannah.
Yes. Yeah.
So they sit there and they're a bit confused themselves because they're like, well, I just have to listen to what my husband says because I want to go to Jannah. That is my ticket to Jannah, is to please my husband.
right.
So
I
then,
like that. I like that. I hold on to that a
Yes,
lot.
inshallah, alhamdulillah, because you have an awesome husband. What about those women being beaten?
yeah.
And then
That's
going
that.
back to the topic about religion silencing us.
Or being
It's-
used.
Being used, yeah.
Yeah.
It's religion is being hijacked by our culture, whatever culture you seem to come from, Arab, Malay, you know. It is. It's Islam gets so twisted, and then all of that goes back. Does it fall back on us that we did not educate ourselves? We didn't take an initiative, or do we put the blame on our scholars that they are not speaking up enough about it or educating us? I mean, this is serious, like fake issues here. They're not covered in school. They're not covered at the mosque. They're not covered in, you know, unless
even
you're.
if they're covered, I feel like it's very biased. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like.
No, but okay, to be fair, honest
Don't
to
be a
goodness.
feminist.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair. No, I happen to know a lot of sheikhs. No, I happen to follow a lot of sheikhs who are very, very, very feminist. Actually, they're very pro feminist, but
Who are
only
they?
because yeah, I'll give you the list, right? But only because they are they stay true. That's the beauty of Islam. They stay true to the Hadith. They stay true to the Quran. You know, their perspective is derived from many different scholars and throughout the years since the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And do you know what I mean? So it's there. In actual fact, it's non-dramatized, it's non-emotional, but it actually does work for our benefit and for the benefit of the men, for benefit of all Muslims. But the key to getting there is for us to ask and be answered.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of these sheikhs. They answer. They sit down, okay, listen to the problem, and then they give you an actual answer. Be it, you know, so that I think that's the only issue that
yeah, so at the end, just
yeah.
don't be afraid to ask questions.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to make a
I
comment.
mean, the key to everything is knowledge.
Yes.
So you have to continue seeking knowledge.
Yes.
We're a student for life.
And keep in mind, I mean, we all have kids, and we want to we want to be
great
like
role model.
yeah, we want to be a great role model,
Yeah,
and we have to think about our kids. I mean, if how would you like it if something happens to them and they stay quiet and they learn that from you?
Yeah.
You know, it's not a very
You want them to be able to ask the questions.
Yes.
And you must know the answers.
and stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
about education and
It
like
is.
you said, being a constant student
Yes.
of life.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Conscious parenting.
Yes.
Very important.
Well, thank you, ladies. It's all the time that we have for today. We're going to see you next time on Ghost It, only on DOPStv.
Yay.
That's that really thankful.